Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from Razor Emporium coming at you today for a quick product spotlight looking at Proof. Well, Proof is not new to the razor scene, but they definitely are getting some attention the last few months. These guys are a Montana-based razor making company, and I have a lot of respect for these guys, David Ellig and Andy Ubbel. David and Andy started the business, and I think it really was out of a personal desire to have a razor that was well made for themselves and for some friends and family, and that kind of spread. And I remember even getting a call from them or an email from them, and they said, "Hey Matt, we wanted to get your opinion on this new razor." And they actually sent me one, and I have it here. It's been in a bathroom drawer, so it's kind of got a little bit dirty. I didn't clean it up for today's video, but it's more or less proof that I knew of Proof years back. And back then they didn't even have springs. They actually were doing this magnetic pivoting head thing, or if there is a spring, I don't see it, but anywho, they refined it since then, and that's what you see now. And they have the Bench, the Select, and the Reserve as their three razor models that we are going to be stocking for the time being. They have some other collaborations with some other people, I think like the Stealth and the Subi and this and that, but we grabbed kind of like the OG stuff, like the tried and true brand, products over here for our first offering. But we're really excited to have them. Really excited. I reached back out because they'd come out with this brass model, the Reserve, and us with all of our polishing and plating capabilities. I thought, oh, this would be great. We can offer this. And then Josh Perkins, Subi Shaves, he reached out. He's done some work with them on a collaboration. He said, "Hey, I want you to take my Reserve and do it in rhodium." And I said, okay, that's a great idea. And we did, and we actually just sent it back to him. We'll just show you some pictures of that here. This is pretty cool. So you have the option of the aluminum or the brass, and let's just kind of go through them. The introductory guy, the most affordable, most basic razor for them is called the Bench, and it has kind of more of a decent little travel case. It's pretty basic. There's a little room on the back for some blades, and you got your pocket here for the razor. Now the razor handle is solid. There's no relief in it, so it can still be used with a stand, and that's what this little relief up here is for. But it doesn't come with one. I'm sure you can buy it separate. Another big thing I saw in this guy is it does not have the little ridges. So the whole idea with these is you're using a half double-edged blade. Now you can either buy double-edged blades already cut in half, but the problem with that is there's only certain brands that will do this, where they offer the little half blades at you. Most people that I know just take the blade, and when it's still in the wrapper, just fold it in half, and you'd be surprised, that'll break the blade right in half. And then you get like a 2-for-1 value here. I think I have my blade from earlier. Yeah, so you just use a half blade. And the really other kind of cool thing with these guys is the top cap is magnetically secured. So you take this off, and then you throw the blade up here, and because the magnetic cap is gonna hold the blade and the cap together. So it's pretty cool, real easy to load. Throw that on. It's as simple as that. And for a lot of people, that's a big selling feature. A lot of people don't like double-edged blades, handling the blade, a 3-piece, unscrewing it, this and that. But the Bench here does not have the little ridges, and it's got the solid handle. Then when you step up to the Select, that is where you're going to get the nicer case it comes with. And this is made in Montana. It's bison leather. They make the cases too, which is really cool. And now you get this kind of more sleek looking design. It's got this little relief here, and that'll facilitate holding the stand. And the stand is like a weird kind of thing. It's got a sticky material on the back that is pretty, you can have it stick multiple times. And you can stick it like on a mirror or maybe your medicine cabinet. And it'll hold your razor for you. And these are aluminum. These two are both aluminum. They're anodized clear. So you get the Bench and the Select, and that's when it comes with the stand. And then you step up to this exact same design. These two are the same design, just now with the heavier material of brass. And brass will naturally patina. It's not coated brass. They didn't put like a clear coat on it or anything, or lacquer. So it will naturally patina. which means it'll turn, brown, a more aged kind of look. And you can always go back with Brasso or, any kind of metal polish. And since it's solid, it's not plated, you can go to town on it and get this nice, shiny, clean brass look again. Or if you buy it from us, or if you have one, you can send it in. We can actually polish it or polish and plate it in gold, nickel, or rhodium. And so those would be options we have. And we're really excited to carry them. But yeah, David and Andy, good dudes. And I think that the whole story that I saw on their website was that they wanted to prove to people that they can make an American-made razor and they can make a quality razor. And it's a hybrid design, right? It's got the pivoting head. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like that it has that option for people maybe new to double-edged razors. Maybe they're getting started and the idea of a fixed angle kind of scares them. So this is something familiar where they can kind of go and it'll find the angle for you more or less. And last but not least, they have this blade holder. And this is something I was looking at the pictures. It looks like you can kind of store blades in this one compartment here. And then you can throw your used blades back here. And if you need to get them out or empty it out, there's a little key, a little Allen key to take that apart. So if you like that idea of something on your counter that looks nice and you can throw your used blades or store some blades, they also make this guy. So that's the world of Proof. We did a shave review video a few minutes ago, so you'll see that as well. We'll have to bring these back in here for maybe another video of some sorts, but really excited to have them. Nice to see another American-made razor brand on the market. There's no tariffs on this, so to speak. So yeah, that's Proof. We're happy to have them. Thanks so much for checking this out. If you've tried a Proof or another pivoting head razor, let us know below in the comments. I want to hear from you, and we'll see you guys next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving.